Really, such an abbreviations like an ethnic cleansing, we do accept it as an insult and humiliation towards an Azerbaijani people, and there was no such a case in the history of Azerbaijani people. Almost think is that Azerbaijan is providing a secure corridor for the civilians, and who, based on their individual choice and also in a free manner, are deciding to go to the Republic of Armenia currently because of the current circumstances. Again, it's a free choice of the people. Azerbaijan ensuring freedom of the movement. In the meantime, secure and decent communication so that local Armenian residents who decide to go to the Republic of Armenia, it is up to their personal and individual decision.
But they are being forced from their homes, essentially.
No, they haven't been forced because the Republic of Azerbaijan, and as a result of counter-terrorism actions on the ground, first of all, didn't enter to the civilian settlements and major cities, and it was limited by nature. And so far, Azerbaijan armed forces and police forces mainly are guided by these principles, and we are also in closer contact with the local Armenian representatives on the ground and trying to ameliorate humanitarian situation on the ground. In no way there is an action of the force, and there was also no single registered such an effect on the ground.
The Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov has said that an international observer mission could only go into Nagorno-Karabakh with the Azerbaijani side's agreement. What's your position on that? If you're not doing anything to hide, it's okay to have an international observation mission going in, surely?
Azerbaijan has nothing to hide, and Azerbaijan's intention is not to create a restrictive zone over there. And currently we are in contact with our counterparts with an appropriate UN offices in Baku in Azerbaijan. UN office in Baku is accredited for the entire territory of Azerbaijan, and some of their representatives and expert level could also have an access, of course, for the security situation, and security condition must be applied on the ground. But of course, we don't think about any need for any kind of international observer mission and so on, because the realities on the ground is obvious. Azerbaijan has nothing to hide. Certain things are very difficult in the meantime, quite understandably, because in every such a situation and certain difficulties and challenges are emerging. But in the meantime, Azerbaijan's side has a stronger determination to ensure equal rights of the civilian Armenian residents on the ground. And we also are delighted to see that there was a two intensive round of the discussion with their representatives about the inclusive process where we can ensure their rights and security on the ground.
We've seen Washington and Moscow make some quite clear statements against each other and the actions that they're playing. Are you worried that your country is just becoming a pawn, perhaps, on a sort of broader geopolitical issue?
Well, I would say that Azerbaijan was always against any kind of geopolitical competition in our region, and the region has suffered a lot, and it's also a message to our old European partners as well. And the region shouldn't be seen through the prism of the geopolitical competition, and everybody should exert all of their efforts towards finding the peace in the region. I think that is a crucial and historical moment that Armenia, Azerbaijan can be much closer to the peace treaty between two countries.